Espoir, monde meilleur.
When I think of hope, I think of seeing a way through.
Science fills me with hope.
Hope makes me think of San Francisco.
Esperanza es lo que siento al cada día en mi vida para poder mejorarme más. O sea, es una esperanza en vivir mejor, tener una vida más factible. Esas son mis esperanzas, lograr hacer una persona mejor.
The youth. Hope.
Si je pense juste comme ça au mot espoir, ça me fait penser à un passage de Sartre dans sa conférence L'existentialisme est un humanisme, où il explique que ce qui compte finalement, c'est quand on agit ou quand on se tourne vers l'avenir, ce qui compte, c'est ce qui est probable, sur quoi on peut raisonnablement compter pour arriver à ses fins, mais un espoir comme ça qui serait vague et indéterminé me semble illusoire.
Hope. A different world.
Hope as I see it in my daughter's eyes.
C'est le seul moyen pour l'être humain de pouvoir s'exercer, d'aller plus loin. C'est d'avoir cet espoir. Sans ça, on est foutu.
I hope to still be able to live in the city. You know, once when I retire, I think I'm going to have to move because I think I won't be able to afford to live here.
Hope is life. That's what I feel.
Moi, je vois une fleur qui s'ouvre et qui est à la fois une sorte de fleur du monde et à la fois une fleur du cœur. Quelque chose qui relie le monde et le cœur interne.
Hope. We don't know why we're here. And I think that we were given by whatever who gave us that existence, this life, a little trick to make us think that for us, for some reason, it's going to be different. And that thing is hope.
J'ai de l'espoir en l'humanité.
Et ben moi, pour moi, l'espoir, je pense que c'est représenté par les étoiles. J'ai aucune idée de pourquoi, mais quand je pense à l'espoir, ça m'est tout de suite venu à l'esprit. Donc voilà.
And I think of the strength, the power of individuals.
Avoir un espoir, c'est comme
croire.
C'est comme croire en quelque chose que peut-être personne ne croit.
En fait, ce mot m'évoque la mort parce qu'on a besoin d'espoir pour supporter d'être mortel.
Hope makes me think of these guys.
Well, I have hope for our country if things go well for this election.
When I hear my daughter in the back of the car as I'm driving her talk about her day at school with her friends, I'm sort of I'm the fly on the wall, and it gives me hope. You know, the things that she talks about, I'm excited about, and I can see that she has hope as well.
Hope means to me the future, and hope that we can pull things together and pull this country back together. Right now, that's where my mind really is a lot.
Hope is something that I know that my grandparents and parents were so grateful to have in their life.
Hope can be, for me right now, can be applied in so many different contexts, kind of hoping that my children are happy and do well in school, and once they graduate, they go on to things that they enjoy and have wonderful lives. hope that my father, who's towards the end of his life, continues to enjoy the days that he has, and hoping that my husband and I, kind of in between those two stages, continue enjoying each other and having a really fulfilling life, which we've had so far.
Hope is something that I can't live without, particularly with the state of the world today.
Hope is what sustains us.
When we speak the truth to each other, for me, that gives me a lot of hope.
My parents came from India, and I think my dad, listening to JFK on the radio when he was a young boy, he was filled with hope that he could lift himself out of poverty and his family as well, and come here and just be everything he wanted to be. And so that's how we all grew up, and we've been able to achieve a lot of that. And so I hope I can pass it on to Nisha.
Espoir me fait penser au reste de ma vie.
Espoir pour un monde sans guerre, un monde où chaque enfant pourrait avoir ses parents le soir à la maison.
Espoir, un oiseau blanc. Et je ne suis pas religieuse, mais ça me fait penser à Noah et l'oiseau qu'il fait partir dans l'océan et elle revient avec une branche d'olivier fraîche.
Espoir, c'est que on va pouvoir changer le monde, que nos enfants vont faire quelque chose de plus joli que nous.
Pour les êtres humains, de finalement faire ce qu'il faut faire, faire ce qu'il faut faire, d'avoir le pouvoir qu'on a dans ce monde. On n'est pas là.
Espoir. Quand je pense à l'espoir, je pense à des personnes qui sont maltraitées, des personnes qui sont abusées, des personnes qui sont dans des conditions déplorables, mais qui ont toujours un espoir, qui ont toujours un sentiment, une émotion dans eux qui leur dit de continuer de pousser, de continuer de se battre et de persister contre ce qui se passe.
Espoir, c'est le futur.
L'espoir, c'est ce qui nous fait vivre.
Hope, once again, I think of the election, and it's kind of, I look at the election as between hope and fear.
Fear is being alone, probably.
Peur de vieillir, je pense que c'est l'angoisse de tout un chacun, que le temps passe, qu'on ne profite pas suffisamment des gens qu'on aime, qu'on soit aussi loin des gens qu'on aime.
Fear is something that can make good people turn or bad or do bad things, and can kind of make the world go backwards. So,
I fear for the country, once again, when it comes to the election coming up. I fear if the wrong person gets in, I fear that it's going to be very difficult in how the world will see the United States.
Intolerance fills me with fear.
My greatest fears have to do with just general ignorance and power. Those two combined give me a lot of fear.
Fear. Second-guessing my choices and wondering whether I made all of the right ones.
Fear of crowd mentality.
Fear. Courage.
Fear divides us.
J'ai peur de la pauvreté et des inégalités dans la société.
I think and I hope that fear is not as powerful as hope.
fear.
I fear a lot in life, like where we are in society, as far as racism goes, sexuality, acceptance, troubled people, troubled souls. That has me fearful.
Right now, there's a lot of fear out in the world.
Right now, I can't really think of a future past the election, but I gotta get past that.
Fear can be conquered.
Well, as I grow older, I feel that I should fear death, but I really don't.
Fear the future.
Tous les petites actions, ça va être le passé, et le futur, c'est les choses qui viennent après.
Future there's a lot of dread when I think of the future. What may be in store for the human race, but I also think there's some really great things. So when I think of the future, it's a bit of a mixed bag.
Future, uncertain.
Ça fait penser que je suis assez content qu'on ait le mot avenir en français. Je trouve que c'est d'abord plus beau que futur, avenir. C'est plus poétique. Et ça dit mieux les choses. Avenir plutôt que futur.
Future. At the moment, college, which I'm both excited and apprehensive about.
Future, happiness, hope, excitement, fear.
Future, limitless.
Well, future for me right now is unpredictable and a little bit of every word we've said so far. So a little bit of fear, a little bit of happiness, a little bit of joy, hope.
Our future is in our families and our children.
I'm 42 now. Let's say if I live to be another 30, 40 years, where will the technology be? Where will the future be? In that way, I'm so curious to see where that's going.
Future is education.
A lot of people think I'm joking when I say I think the future is bright. But I'm very, very hopeful about the future.
The future. Well, I'm in the middle of my life, so there's less of it than there used to be. And yet I have a much stronger sense of its possibilities than I've ever had.
That there is a commonality that we have around the world with all people that is, our future depends on it, frankly. And the promoting of that kind of understanding to me is what's essential for us to march forward into the future.
Future, wide open.
I'm working always towards the positive of future, but again, tying back into the fear maybe that comes up. But practicing daily joy, we're gonna build up toward the happiness of the future.
Tous les jeux électroniques, des voitures qui volent et tous les trucs comme ça.
The future's so bright, I've got to wear shades.
The future is always exciting to consider because there's always change, and change is good.
Je pense pas trop au futur. Je vais là où la rivière me porte, où le vent me porte.
Futur. J'y pense vraiment pas souvent, en fait. Donc, voilà. J'ai jamais été très fort à me projeter dans le futur. Donc, un côté plutôt peut-être enthousiaste, optimiste, disons. Je vois plutôt le futur d'une manière positive. J'ai pas peur du futur, disons.
I think if we can do one thing in life, it's to make the future better for our kids. And I hope that we all have a better future.
Futur proche.
Future, sometimes I feel it slipping away. This happens as you get older.
Futur, point d'interrogation. Futur, inconnu.
Future, hope.